I don't want to say no goddamn nasty words.
It's recording right now.
Well, it is. Shit.
Nasty words.
Here, I'll get in here with y'all.
Oh,
How's
good.
that?
Well, there it is.
Let's see your wolf
Boy,
bite.
the famous wolf bite.
Yeah.
See?
It bruised his leg a lot
Now,
worse
when
than
my
it did him, though.
grandkids are looking at this.
Yeah, well, let's hear the whole story
100
now
years
that you're
from
on
now.
film.
Oh, the whole story.
Oh, let's hear the whole
okay,
story.
We'll get it.
That was real.
8 by 10 glossies here.
Yeah.
You tell it. I'm tired.
You tell it. You told it more often than me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting tired of telling. I think we ought to type it up and send out copies to everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go back over here.
I'm thinking about typing it up and sending it into Woman's Day or something
Yeah,
like that.
I called a guy today over at a wolf compound in Indiana, and he wants me to send him the whole story, and they're going to
Let's
put
see
it in
your
the
arm
magazine.
there, Bob. And I'll see if I can't get some close-ups here.
Don't open.
No, I'm not. I'll show you my leg, too. Is this X-rated when we take the pants down and everything?
Oh, well, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, don't get nasty on film.
Oh,
Your
no.
grandkids will see
We've
you.
already, it's too late for that. You ought to see the slides he took when we went out west.
You take nasty pictures of my husband.
Every chance I get.
Every chance we get.
You haven't seen the nasty pictures he took of me.
What?
You haven't seen the nasty
Oh.
pictures he took of me.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't seen those X-rated by this time.
You got some X-rated
Oh, yeah.
goodies, huh?
That's all right.
His wedding pictures.
Well, I just mainly wanted to record this, Mother, because nobody's going to believe this generations from now that I was attacked by a giant white 155-pound timber wolf, which you just saw previously on the film. If the camera was working.
Who knows?
The white one's buried out
White
there.
one's dead, of course, buried out there in front of the tiger.
Jack
However,
told me by the time you got buried that it was gurgling.
yeah. Well, it had been laying in the hot sun for a couple of days. My arm was all stove up and I couldn't dig a hole. That's the way it goes. But, and so, that's the way it happened, ladies and gentlemen, heading west. The time Bob Troutt was attacked and maimed and mauled by a giant timber wolf. Yes, indeed. It only happened last week, so whenever anybody happens to be looking at this in the future, that was, what is the date?
Today's the 2nd.
2nd of
June.
May 1984.
Memorial Day
Memorial Day
weekend.
weekend, that's right. A damn memorable day indeed.
And actually, my hair's natural color is black. I just acquired 50,000 blonde ones when I watched it attack you.
I think poor Jim lost about 10 years off the end of his life.
Poor baby.
God, you ought to see him. He couldn't quit shaking till he had
He
a
was
drink.
a nervous wreck.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was.
He
was a
couldn't
nervous
sit
wreck.
down. He couldn't stand up. He just paced.
Yeah.
It scared him.
Yeah,
It scared me.
It didn't do me much good either.
Face down here.
Okay.
And
Goodbye. I'm sorry that this was not more animated. I could be...
I'm trying to find my candle first so I can make some head. Danny, do you have the whole weekend off? Or?
Yeah.
Wish I could have been here when you came down.
Can't really tell whether this is going to come out or not, but all we can do is try once, you know.
How much
You see.
did the film for that thing cost?
Oh, that's about $10 for a 5-hour reel.
Not bad.
And that's video and an audio thing.
On the
The
whole
whole thing?
The whole thing. Thing is, it's a lot better. It's a lot cheaper than goddamn camera film, man. You got to pay $15 to have it.
Really?
You know. Now that I will pick you up on this.
Now, me too.
What?
Little one. Too late or something.
Something like that.
Looks like I'm going to make some more.
Well, the story of the great Memorial Day wolf attack. That chicken was sick with that bone cooking.
Deformed chicken.
Okay, well,
Cookie saw an ad in the Sun Illinois Trader. 3 timber wolves for sale. Figured, sure, timber wolves. Some dork's got a collie and a German Shepherd cross. He's gonna try to place them over timber wolves. I'm thinking more of it. But we decided to go for a Sunday drive one day, and having nowhere else to go, we thought we'd go out and take a look at these timber wolves, man. Went out there to, what's the name of that town, honey?
Walnut Hill.
Walnut Hill. Went out. Sure enough, 3 by guys genuine foreshore timber wolves, as you see. Anyway, I guess I realized at the time it was a foolish move, but I don't know, they were howling, and I thought that was so cute. You know, I was showing the guy how I can howl like a wolf, you know. I started howling like a wolf, and they answered me. I figured, oh, it's a sign, they love me.
Well, let's hear you howl like a wolf then.
Female started.
Yeah, I get those females started. They were howling the other night, did I tell you? Real quietly, kind of meekly, you know. Anyway, well, that and the fact that you had them all cooped up in that damn dog run and it smelled like hell.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stand to see them cooped up like that. So I did a really irresponsible thing, I guess, in the long run. Agreed to buy them.
Yeah.
Told him I'd have to build a compound now. Put them in.
Go on.
Me and the boys worked pretty feverishly for a couple of weeks building that damn compound out there, you know. Come time to get the wood, we still weren't really done. I was thinking that gate wasn't high enough. We had no provisions for them digging out, you know. And we went and got them anyway, got the 2 females anyway. We was going to wait to get the male, which I wish to my soul we had done. But we got the male in the doghouse, had him nailed up, said, come get him. Big mistake. We moved the other 2 in open pens, and they were tranquilized. So they weren't, you know, they weren't upset. That male wasn't tranquilized. He was in that damn closed doghouse all the way. Apparently it pissed him off because he was strutting and carrying on and whining and, you know, threatening ever since we put him in there. And I had to go away and take care of some business that afternoon, and Cookie just now tells me, I was just now finding out that the wolf was displaying threatening behavior in my absence, you know. The male, that is. And that Jim had struck at him with a hammer, did you say? Hit the gate or something?
The gate post kept trying to jump over the gate.
Kept trying to jump over the gate. See, I didn't know any of this. Well, when I got back, the wolf calmed down. I don't know why, but he did. And, see, I had no idea that he had been misbehaving while I was gone. Nobody said anything, really. Anyway, they did say that they were worried about him getting over the gate. It was an enormous wolf, you know, and the gate wasn't very high. So I said, well, we're going to have to put an extension up on the gate. The gate was on the inside of the compound. It opens up to the inside. So we couldn't nail it up to the outside, because if we did, there would be a gap that wide and you could get down through it. So I said, well, as much as I hate to do it, we're going to have to go in there and nail that sucker up, you know. We had no more than stepped in there, throw that gate down, and I was turning around getting the hammer and nails out. I thought, well, hell, we'll just be in there